Welcome back. A protest is going on in South African schools over how black students who wear their hair. Pupils at Pretoria Girls High say they've been repeatedly warned to straighten their hair, but the country's arts and culture minister has thrown his weight behind the protesting students, saying schools should not be used as a platform to discourage students from embracing their African identity. The school's code of conduct has a detailed list of rules about hair, but does not specifically mention the Afro hairstyle, which some pupils say they are banned from having. The minister also criticized the school over student complaints that they had been warned not to speak to each other in their own languages. A petition calling for an end to racism at Pretoria has gathered almost 15,000 signatures in 24 hours. Photos of students protesting were widely shared on social media over the weekend, including several of girls proudly sporting afros. The hashtag Stop Racism at Pretoria Girls High has been trending across the region on social media. Well, the CEO of Int'l Group, Lucas Malloy, joins us now from Johannesburg to talk more on this. Mr. Malloy, thanks for joining us. Now, what do you make of the protests?
Thank you to your viewers. Look, the protest has been coming a long way. Such questions and such issues is issues that has always been there. Many say that, for the freedom and democracy of South Africa to come, a lot had been done in terms of also a lot had been given away. Compromises have been made, and those are now showing their ugly heads because the things that were supposed to have been called off and stopped in the beginning were never tackled and handled, and they are still showing their heads in the communities, and racism is at the top of that list.
Well, how do you think parents will react knowing that their girls have to go through this in school?
Look, for me at this moment, it's very unfortunate that that the kids have got to stand up for themselves on such issues. I would not put it that parents don't know such issues. This is not the first time. We have had a case where one of the schools, which was Kuro, also in the Pretoria area, had been separating children in classrooms. And now here we're talking kids that were also even in primary school. And this are happening at the primary education level, where kids were being separated because of due to the color of their skin. So it's not the first time it's happening, and it worries when you don't see parents taking an active role, that we're waiting for the kids to go and protest and start petitions for such issues when parents are there. This is not the situation that was fought for in the country, where parents sit back and the little ones have got to fight for this. So it is a bit of a disappointing situation, but hopefully that the parents will now be in the forefront of what is happening at the school.
Well, Mr. Malloy, you just pointed out that it's not the first time this is happening, but the way their hair look, does it have anything to do with their studies at all? Is it in any way a form of distraction or of some sort?
No, not at all. Look, when you look at the pictures, you would see that this is normal black kids wearing their normal black hair. The issue goes really deeper than the hair. The issue goes more to the teachings of self-hate, where people are teaching our kids to hate how they look, to hate the hair that they are presented with. It's not only the situation. You hear in the petition and the letter that was written to the MEC, Panyaza Lesufi, mentioned three things. One was the hair, two was the issue of language, and three was the issue of association, whereby if three black girls are found in company of each other, they are stopped and they are asked, why are you having a meeting? Are you planning to protest and things like that? We're seeing issues where they're saying there's been mocking of the black girls, where the teachers and some of the white students will carry a comb when they walk around, and when they see a girl with an afro, they will give them the comb and say, go and clean your yourself up. So it is that teaching that you are dirty, the teaching that how you look is not presentable, and that's very worrying. This morning I Googled two issues. One, I said professional hair, and when I Googled professional hair, all I saw was white pictures of how the hair was done.
All right, Mr. Baloy, thank you so much. We just have to let you go at this point. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. Well, Network Africa continues in a moment. Please stay with us.